Alrighty, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back once again to programming work for BlockBall. You're, as usual, listening to StreamBeats. This is the Hi-Fi playlist. So go check that music out on the StreamBeats website and whatnot. Right. So, today is actually going to be fairly tricky. Basically, I need to figure out how I'm even going to be able to make this game. Because there's a lot of stuff to consider. When making the dialogue, I need to consider... Okay, let's write down some information I need here, right? Yeah, so I've got it here, right? So let's get some information. I need to have let's just copy this here because why not? Right, so I need to have the following. I need to have the dialogue. Okay, actually, no. I need to have first the scene information. This includes things like background, characters in scene, music, now, of course, music can be changed, as can the background and all that stuff. But I think, generally speaking, this is a good start. I think this is a good start. So, background, character in scene, music, or characters in scene, I should say. Actually, you know what it should be? It should be, characters in scene... number, and then use above number to create array with character names. There, just like that. Where's my phone being about now? Okay, okay, we have music, I'm trying to think, like, hold on, do I have any visual novels installed right now? I might have, like... So, like, there's two ways to make a visual novel, I'm pretty sure. There's the one that I'm sort of working, which is you create the visual novel, and then the game is just based entirely on that. And then there's, like, games which are just going on in the background, and the dialogue is expressed as a visual novel sort of style thing, kind of like Persona. That's kind of close to just how cutscenes work, although depending on the game, it may extend to the majority of the game, like Persona, or I don't know, what visual novels do I even have? Okay, hold on. So can I sort my collections? I've got games. There we go. Let's see here. Visual novel. Okay, what visual novels do I own on Steam? Alright, so we've got... Going back, we got Analog a Hate Story. Reciteer, that's not a visual novel. Force of Doom isn't a visual novel either. That's a... I guess it kind of is. The Fighting Fantasy books, though, aren't. No, I guess they are technically, by definition, a novel that has visual things going on. So I guess they are, strictly speaking, they are visual novels. Pyre? Oh yeah, Pyre is kind of a visual novel, isn't it? I guess it's just categorized as any game where the majority of the gameplay takes place in dialogue text boxes. I gotta play Punchline at some point. Oh yeah, there's I Love You, Colonel Sanders. That game is a thing, alright. Burly Men at Sea is a visual novel? Huh. A Zerlane Crosswave is a visual novel? I got that for free. Don't question why I own it. I just got it for free. I thought that was like an action game. Oh yeah, I suppose like Melty Blood and BlazBlue would be visual novels as well, because they have like giant visual novel components in addition to the fighting game bits. We got Umineko, Critters for Sale? That's not real. That's more of a point-and-click game than anything. Helltaker is not a visual novel. Devil's Kiss. What the hell is this? Why do I own this? Where did I get this from? I must have got it free with something else. I have no idea what this game is. Doki Doki Literature Club, of course. Library of Ruina? Yeah, technically, I guess, yeah. I got Persona, BlazBlue, Umineko, Persona, Phoenix Wright is a visual novel. Yeah, okay. And Dial Town. Okay, so I guess the distinction then is just to make it between... The distinction would basically just be between, games that have visual novel bits and games that are primarily visual novel. That's an unimportant distinction. I don't even know why I brought that up. I think I was trying to figure out what other things I can slap into any given visual novel scene information that I need to track. So, I guess as an example, I guess it would be like... Okay, so is that really the only 3 bits, though? Background, characters in the scene. The scene is like the discrete section of any given visual novel bit. So you have, like... Just for example, when I was playing Dial Town the other day, in one scene you would have yourself, the narrator, then like 1 or 2 other characters, maybe 3 other characters who would be talking, and each one would be an individual character that has their own voice or has their own font things and whatever else, right? Yeah, so it's that, you got music, and then you have background, which is just the background that plays any other bits that happen there as well. I think that's really it. Alright, so... In each scene, you have a line of dialogue, which is going to have the information based on actor. You have emotional state. Gonna also have to get location information loaded in there somehow. Because I have to have the sprite located someplace on the screen, right? It's got to be someplace. I can't just have it floating in space, and I can't... It has to be loaded in here if I'm setting a scene up. Probably be easier if I was looking at, like, a screenplay for a play or something. The actor, emotional state, sprite location... Okay, yeah. So, emotional state basically just tracks any, sprite changes. This would be something like if it included a little like sweat drop or a little angry icon or something like that, or if it had different sprites depending on different emotional states. For example, Dial Town is another example that's actually pretty good because every time a character does something, they have multiple different states that they flip through real quick. So having sprite changes is something that needs to be indicated for each individual line, because generally speaking, character does not swap between different sprites on a line. They say their line, and then the sprite is set for that line, and then it moves on to the next one and does the next thing. This is not going to be really relevant to me, because all the characters are going to be paddles, but we'll see. Might change later on. So sprite location and scale. I guess it would be... Yeah, I guess I would need scale because I might need to shrink things up and down depending. Also, the sprites would probably have to be loaded into whatever program I'm doing for this. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Okay, sprite location and scale. So this is just information about the actor. Yeah, so sprite changes or additions to sprite. Sprite location and scale is pretty self-explanatory. Okay, dialogue type. How would I affect other actors if I did this way? It would have to be like, I guess what I could do is I could have like, if I'm doing something like that, what I could do is I could have like a, auto, so do it like, auto, next line. Yes, no. So effectively what it would do is if I want to have like, let's say I had 10 characters on screen for some reason or whatever, and I wanted all of them to have their sprites change in a specific way, I would be able to just go, okay, do this, 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 this. All these characters have a null dialogue state with no information in it, and the only information is that the only information you get is that their sprite has now changed. So, for example, if they're all talking and then one character says, "I just pooped my pants," and then everyone else gets a "ah" look on their face, I could just have everybody have a non-existent dialogue line that would just flicker through all of them real quick and change all the expressions to, you know, whatever I deem appropriate for the situation. Anyway. Yeah, and that's just because, like, I'm adding that part because there are some visual novels that will have a auto advance option. Generally, those are the voiced ones, but they'll just, like, you know, after the line is finished, they'll wait for a second and then move on to the next line instantaneously, just without you having to input anything. Which only really works for voiced ones because then you have a natural continuation when the dialogue is going and you have natural pause stuff, as opposed to having to just read it as fast as you can and hope that the text does it at the right speed, really. All right, okay, anything else? So that, I think that's it for the actor themselves, though. That's the only real information I need from that. Oh, I guess also actor name. So whatever the actor name is, that's going to be pulled and displayed on, you know, whatever relevant part. Anyway, that's just a small that's just a small translation thing I have to deal with. Not really that big of a deal, but, you know, it might as well get it programmed in there while I'm working on this whole thing at the base level. All right, so we got that. Actor. Line spoken. So we have the line. We got to get plus translation. Okay, so we have the line spoken. Actual string plus translation versions. Because I need to have these as different arrays, effectively. And one thing I actually could do in addition to that is... Okay, how would I do this with an if? Okay, so we got this already read variable. Yeah, okay. The backlog does not need to be really dealt with, because the backlog would just be a separate thing that'll just display all previous lines of dialogue up to a certain point. Yeah, actor, person talking. Oh, right, dialogue type. Course, right. I think this should probably be rolled into there. Hmm. Okay, so this, I should have override variables as well. So dialogue type. Okay, next one should be, Alright, so this will be dealt with later. Okay, so... No, this can't be it. Yeah, basically all this stuff has to be subset into the dialogue information itself. So you go dial 0 is scene number. I'm gonna put dial inside diag because it should be dial. So dial is equal to 1 is equal to background information. That would be like literal like this would be like literal like background sprite to use. Okay, number of characters in scene. Name of character number in scene. And that'll just be... That'll be like a... Not translated. That'll effectively be for scene creation code only. Yeah, basically that information only exists to help the thing find which character is what. Or rather, it's not even for that. It's basically just to help. That information there, I'm pretty sure, would only be useful for me when I'm using it to like set, okay, which character is speaking. Select, there you go, that character. So dial. Actually, this should be 0, not that. Equals, let's call this music. Okay, so that's that information. Then we get dial. Okay, so we do this. Okay, this is gonna be complicated. So that's 1. There we go. Equals actor name translation or language number. Like look at how deep I have to go into this array to get to this information. I don't need to go that deep in for this one, thankfully. Equals emotional. So basically, that game will just pull out like, okay, depending on, you know, which emotional state code I have written here, I'll be able to go like, okay, this is this, this is this. One thing I might also do is I might go like, right, when I make this program, I might have like a selection of emotional states, and it will just load those in there, and I can copy that over, so I just don't have any problem like translating it over. Also, I'll be right back. Okay. So I'll just have all four of those values stored there. Generally speaking, X scale and Y scale should be identical, but you never know. I may want to do a wide thing or a tall thing at some point. You never know. Oh, there's a thing going on. Alright. So we got this. Okay, sprite scale. Good. Now we get to the actual line of dialogue. This is all actor information. Okay. Yep. Okay, no, the dialogue line is here. Okay, this is the line information. Okay, string with translation for language number, yes. Actually, that might need to be... Should this be 0? I think this has to be 0. No reason for it to be 1. I think I'm just doing it 0 out of, like, bad habit. Oh, this isn't right. This isn't right. That's not right. Okay, that's gotta be moved up. This has to be 2. This has to be 3. These have to be 4. There. Okay, so given that the only information I actually have for any given line of dialogue right now is just the text, this is all I need to do. But to be on the safe side, there, line information, that's the actual string. Just in case, I'll put this here. In case I need to add more to it. Just in case. You never know. You never know. Okay. So we get this. Okay, line information is 0, 1, so this would be 2. Dialog window type. And that'll be done on a dialogue line by dialogue line basis. I could load these all into their own array, but I'm not going to do that for now. It's better to do a tall array than a wide array, if possible. And that goes with any data storage, by the way. If you're dealing with any kind of big data thing, like just dealing with heaps and loads of data and information, tall, not wide. You want to have all your information in a very tall column because it's much easier to sort through all that information as opposed to having it be very wide. For example, if you're dealing with something like, let's say you're doing gas, you're measuring like fuel or water output by something, right? And it's like, you're trying to find information of like, okay, we're finding like what... Okay, so let's say you have 3 cups. You have cup 1, cup 2, cup 3. And you're tracking every time you used each one of those cups. One way you could do it is you could have as your 3 like liters on your first column go cup 1, cup 2, cup 3, and then you go like, okay, first time used is this day, second time used is this day, third time used is this day for each cup. And that would make a very wide data set that would just keep going off to the right for however long. What makes much more sense, it's much easier to find your information later when using any kind of data parsing techniques or any kind of program that runs with that, is you take your dates in the first column, and on that date you go, okay, this day I use this cup, this day I use this cup. That also gives you a lot more wiggle room in case you use multiple cups in one day. You can still mark that down, but it's much easier to parse the information. It's much easier to find the information. It's much easier to work with the information. Something people don't do often enough, which is a major headache for me at times. Or was, I should say. But anyway, Anyway. So, back to this. Dialog type. Or dialog window type. The 3 is, already read. Auto next line. There. Just to sort of impress which one of those things is the one getting managed here. So that'll skip to, you know, whatever the next line is in that dialogue section. All right. So in the case of a split based on some kind of flag information, I guess what I would do is I'd have it next line to... I guess I would have different dialogue types as well, but that's... I guess it would be kind of like a dialogue type thing then. So it would be like, do I have... Yeah, it would have to be some kind of dialogue type information. So it would be something like, is this actually a line of text? Is this a, like, if trigger that works on certain variables? Like, what does it do? I guess actually what I would do in that case is I would have like multiple different types of dialogue lines. So let's actually change this around a little bit. Yeah, dialogue line number is still the same. Alright, so this would be dialogue, so this would be type, and this would be normal dialogue, if, then flag changes, etc. And that'll just be a variable that tells it like, okay, if it's this kind of thing, parse the information in the rest of the array this way. If it's this kind of thing, parse the rest of the information in the array this way. If it's this kind of thing, parse the rest of the information in the array this way. That's how it would work, basically. So, for example... Okay, so normal dialogue, duh. That's kind of obvious, right? If it's an if-then statement, what it'll do is it'll go, okay, so what are you looking for here? You'll pull out, like, if blank is true, and it'll go for, like, if flag is equal to... So it would be like a... Let's take a flag like, murder. If your murder coefficient is above 2, then you're going to kill somebody. If not, then you won't. So it'll go, okay, so first bit of information is... What thing are we looking for? We're looking for the murder flag. Okay, get that, find which flag that's talking about, get the value. If that value is greater than the value we're given... Yeah, so this will be its own bunch of things. And I'll just have like a bunch of information about that. So it'll do that. If that, then that. Grab that information. If it does that, then you murder somebody. If not, you don't. Flag changes would be just like, okay, which flag are you targeting? Okay, what are you setting the value to? Are you upping it by 1? Are you replacing it? What's going on? And I'd have to store information about each individual variety of change here in order to get it to work. Also, hi, Mixelania. How you doing? How are things going? Managed to perfect Minos yet? Are you ever not? Okay, so this will be like... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that... Okay, yeah, that would do it. Do you mean like you're playing it via Steam Link or something? There's a mobile version? Ah, okay. Curious. Rain World Port Mobile 1 day ago. I'm shocked this works. This actually works. Yeah, that's Rain World on, I guess, an iPhone or something. Bizarre. That is really bizarre. Why? I mean, you could always plug your phone in to a controller, but I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. It is genuinely impressive that it's able to run on a phone, though. That's very impressive. You know what? Fair enough. Oh, nice. Which mod is it? Not familiar with that one. Does that just buff weeping children or something? Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've not touched any Ruina mods. I beat that game. That was enough. I'll wait for Bus Company to come out. Okay. Okay, that's good. I got everything sorted out, I'm pretty sure, for what I need. So I'm just gonna copy this stuff over. Alright, now we get to do the fun part where I've gotta make a new project. I saved this one, right? Yeah. I haven't really done anything here. Well, actually, let me commit changes. What have I changed so far? What did I change with, like, this? Oh, it doesn't change anything. It's just changing, like, background information about it. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll just change. State all those changes. Why not? Just gotta wait for a second for it to come with these changes. I'm pretty sure I also fixed the bug with... That's good. How... I get... Was it, like, hard? Or is it just long? Like, what's up with that? As I said, I have no... Like, how do you even install mods for Ruina? Do you have to go to Nexus or something? 10 enemies? Jesus. Oh, okay. So it's workshop. Cool. That's good. Makes things easy. Oh, it's chess themed? I don't know why this is taking so long. This is a little concerning, if I'm gonna be real. Wouldn't be taking this long to stage changes. I may have to restart GameMaker. That's fine, I did save. I did save the game, so it's fine. Ah, okay. You just seem to like torturing yourself, I'm gonna be real. It's perhaps a little concerning. Okay, there we go. So that's a lot of that stuff. What are some of these? What does this change? What changes this? Okay, it's just more of that kind of stuff. There. Alright, new project. And we're going to call this the VN Creator. All right, got to start with fresh. This is fun. Does everyone just hate Gebra? Like, she's good, but I didn't feel like she was that good. Name this to data struct. So I'll be able to have that on hand as needed. Kill a piece, you get something decaying. Oh, ew. Ew. That's just lethal for most characters. That does explain why Gebra only had 14 HP, though. Focus. Alright, now we get to the hard part. I gotta get this thing actually working. Okay, so we're gonna make this object, make an object master. So I'll just load in stuff I need into there, but then also I've got to create an object, and this will be like object, window maybe? One character dying because of someone forgot to counter one of the pages. And it's the ally White Queen. Mass activates Sun Decay, 2 turns of her victory. Yeah. This sounds very complicated. I wouldn't be able to really figure this out unless I was doing it myself. How long did it take you to do that fight? Like, just a single version of that fight? Oh, so it's awful then, and like an hour long. Or like, I don't even remember how long the Bina realization was. That was like an hour or hour and a half long for a single go or something like that. It was awful. Fucking hate Apocalypse Bird. Okay. That's fair. Just trying to figure out like what the best way to do this is. I guess what I have to do also is I have to draw. I probably need a sprite for this. This part doesn't really matter. Do middle center. Deborah's prowess being handicapped by motion level. Oh god, this is gonna be way harder than I was expecting even. I see. That is a hard nerf. That is a fairly hard nerf, actually. How do I do this? Yeah, well, that's not too crazy. That like 1, 2, 2 from the side, 3 from the side. Yeah, looks good. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember very clearly. Oh wait, I need that to be 9 sliced. That should be fine, maybe? I think that's fine. Alright. Right. I'm again though, the big problem here is I don't remember Runa that much. Like I did beat it, but that was A year ago? Actually, exactly a year ago. Literally, the last stream of Library of Ruina I did was September 11th, 2021. It was also a Saturday, because that was my Saturday stream at the time. So, there you go. How convenient. Okay, rest of the Sprite for this one. The window. Ah, okay. When left is down, change. I want to change the set instance variable. X coordinate and Y coordinate to mouse X, mouse Y. Just make sure that works. Just slap that in. Slap it in there real quick. Huh. So it's actually not fast enough to do that. Interesting. Oh, I bet I know why. I changed the sprite to... If I change the sprite to 60... Oh, that's pretty good. No, that's not it. Guess I just need to be a little bit easier on my drags. Anyway, it kind of works. That's the important thing there. Sacrifice Gebra until you kick ass. That's not fun. Oh, I see. The mod creator really didn't like Gebra then. Also, be back again in a moment. Okay. Right. So what do I need this thing to do? On the create. Fuck. What do I do with this? Okay. So let's make more notes here. Angela, Bina, Gebra against different versions of ensemble members. Huh. That's strange. God, what do I... Ah, I see. So you have to keep protecting her. I see. I see. That's an interesting way to balance it. So you have one person to start you off, one person for later on. You just have to make your way to the end game without losing Angela. I could see it. What, there's a respawn limit? Ah, I see. Also, I'm just trying to, how do I do this? Okay, what do I need? What do I need? I need dialogue, box it, types, and dialogue box link to next one. So we have regular dialogue as above. If then flag changes. What if timer? Ah, okay, I see. Flag variable changes, and then flag variable changes, and then also I guess this would be like a subtype of this one. Empty dialogue. Just for changing. So it'd be just for changing, this would be just for changing so it's a DPS race then. You have to get through everybody before Angela gets killed. Oh, right, because he's attacking Angela. That makes sense. Ah. Isn't that what Bin is there for? Because I think like some of her stuff knocks out a dice. Dialogue links to the next one, and then what? Okay, let's add features here. Button to create new boxes. This will be on the master. View of selected dialog box when out, so you can see the end result without building it. That's something I would love to have, just the ability to like have effectively the scene loaded up, so I don't need to load it up into GameMaker and then import all the data and then load that up. I can just have it present all the time and I can modify it on the fly. Oh, yeah, I need an export. I don't remember who Tanya is. Oh yeah, Wolf. The Wolf. Right. I don't even remember her fight in the original arena. Yeah, well, still. I barely remember that fight at all. Oh, right, I need to also, set up scene information. Background music, scene number / label. Oh, yeah, characters. Of course, can't forget about the characters. Import dialogue. Import dialogue Excel file, parse information, export to parse information, set up to export to boxes. No, not that. I can imagine how that fight went. That looks good. That'll do. 9 slices. Is it worth doing a 9 slice on this even? You wide arrow. Nah, I don't think it's worth doing a 9 slice on this. Oh, I got an arrow sprite. I don't remember what that passive is. Again, I beat Library of Ruina a year ago. Dawn Office would have been like a year and a half. I only vaguely remember that one. And I'm doing this, and then I'm also trying to figure out how to program this entire thing at the same time. This might be something I just plug away at over the course of like a week. Which is going to be hard this week, because I've got a schedule going all fucky-wucky for me, so... Very least, what I think I should do here is probably set the background up to not be black. Because it's hard to see anything. There, that's better. Now, at least I can see things. Get out of your object window. You get spawned in, you don't get created. Okay. Alright. Again, I don't remember anything about Ruina, basically. Treat me as not remembering anything. I remember most of it, but not everything, and certainly not details. Okay, so... Ah, that's a pretty harsh nerf, actually. Selected dialog box and render. Okay, this one will be much later. I think this one in particular, because I need to also work on an ability to select things, which I guess would just be like the last clicked one. So I want, actually, better idea. Better idea. Just do this. Background image is Sprite black. Scene back is Sprite black. Scene music is equal to what do you mean they evade the cheat tool? I gotta do some. I do still have blip. Perfect. This may be a bad one to use, actually. Because this is gonna be background music. So. I didn't know there were unavailable ones, actually. I need a song I can throw in there. Outside version with 1,000 HP? Jesus, that must take forever. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta find out which one of these songs I can actually use. So I gotta see which ones. Hold on a moment. I'm just gonna have to listen to these with the sound off. I forgot that thing loads up onto that window, which is annoying. Okay, that one, no. I don't think I can use that one. God, which one of these can I... Use this one? I think I can use this one. I didn't even... Like, again, I have not touched any mods for Ruina. I have not done anything with Ruina since I beat it. It's just, I've got no information about any of these things. Okay, so music. Let's rename this to... Music 62 Dramatic Disco, so that way it's easier to find. There. That's just a temporary thing. Once I get a better song thrown in there, I'll use that instead, because I don't even know if I can show that one off. It doesn't have... That's definitely not a, one that's going to get me DMCA'd, but... I can't risk it. Just never know what's going to happen. Never sure. Pinky mod and mod itself claimed the weakest finger, which means they're probably an incredibly tough boss fight, right? Opposite, like high or bad? Like what does that mean? Like what does opposite actually mean? What does that entail? Come on, where is that thing? Where is that thing? Where is it? Where is it? Uh-huh, that seems annoying, honestly. Where's that stupid thing? Where is that stupid thing? Okay, there it is. All right. Let's see. Dealing with this nonsense in that case. That just sounds annoying, I'm gonna be real. Like, it just sounds annoying to deal with, honestly. Okay, what am I doing here? Background music, scene number. Scene name? Call that. Scene number, label, characters. Let's call it scene name instead, because that way I can actually like export information about that. And okay, so we do this, and then how do I do text input again? I get text input. Show key, no. God, I don't remember how I did that. Why is this all what? Okay, I think it's get string is what I want to use here. Yes, get string. Okay, perfect. That just sounds like a tremendous pain in the ass, really. That's all it. That's all it is. Is deprecated, depreciated on all of the targets. What do you use instead? Oh, I see. That's what it means. So, get string is what I want to use. Okay, how do I do this? There. That's what I want. How many characters? 5. Okay, it worked. Cool. Spelling mods is actually a bit annoying, especially the big mods. You have to get the mod file, skin folder, and place all periods with question mark on each custom skin. That does sound like a tremendous pain in the ass. I imagine that's probably just due to how workshop support is done. Because they wouldn't be able to use periods or whatever. There's got to be some like small issue that just prevents them from using commas in place of everything else. That's my only guess. Okay, set font. I don't have Arial or anything installed. Okay, font, create font. There. Good. So at least I have that information. This is going to take a bit to fix, though. This game doesn't crash. I just do not know what to say. I have no idea how to parse that information, honestly. God, I have no idea how to set this up. Oh. This is complicated. I have no idea how to set this thing up properly. Yeah, it's hard enough, like, trying to just do this on my own. Like, without conversation and stuff getting in the way. I might just have to stop and, like, try and, like, figure this out slowly over the course of the week and then just work on that, because I have no idea. I'm effectively starting at 0 again here. And it's not even like starting at 0, but I kind of know what I need to do. This is starting at 0, but I'm trying to do everything new right at the start. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. Okay, let's try doing something very simple, alright? Objects. Okay, no. Alright, enjoy your nap. Thanks for stopping by. I'm probably gonna stop too and just try and, like, think about this for a while. Yeah, the worst part is, like, I could theoretically do all this, but it would be doing every single bit of this information by hand. So, while it might take me, like, 2 weeks to make this, it'll be less time than it would be to make an entire thing using this, even though this is all I need, really. Well, this and then, like, actually parsing the information on the other end. How am I even going to export this data and import it into the other thing? I'm going to have to ask about that. Drawl. Don't tell me. Wait, is that drawing it over it? I think it is. So this might need to actually go, like, on top here. Yeah, like that. Okay. No, that's not the answer I received from helping you here. How do you get pixel? It's like pixel size of the text again. I just did this before. It was string width. Was it? Yes, string width and string height. String to measure the width of. Yeah. So string width of that plus scene name. This is string height of the exact same. Now, this should theoretically cause the box to just automatically be the same size. Unless it doesn't fucking draw it. It's not there. Oh god, no, that's wrong one. Be there. These should be 0 and 0. Duh. There you go. So now if I click and do test. Hey, how about that? Uppa! Hey, ah! Okay, so what do I do with this? What do I do with this newfound information? I know what to do with this newfound information. You do this. How do I do mouse click in a region? It's a collision. What are these? Collision shape. Huh. Alright, so it's if collision rectangle. Collision rectangle is 0, 0. Then the right side of the triangle And then the bottom of the triangle. And then object. The object to check for instance collisions. That's not quite what I want, actually. So... place meeting? Okay, I'm gonna open up another project real quick here. I'm just gonna check something here in this code. Object. How does this work again? If R mouse click, yeah. If mouse left, a collision point object menu. Do I just have a null object? I guess so. Oh, that's it. Okay, I have a null object. It's visible. Point in rectangle. Ah. Okay, so it's point in rectangle. X coordinate of the point to check, Y coordinate of the point to check. Okay, so mouse X, mouse Y, Okay, if the point in rectangle is true... So if the mouse is within the rectangle of that thing... let's change this one to if, keyboard check, VK space, let's say. So if the space bar gets pressed, then it'll do this, and if I'm pushing on the thing, it'll do, this. What? Hold on, what is going on here? Oh, I need an extra. Alright, that should work now. So I... The mouse is... Oh, I see. It should be if mouse pressed. That's what it was. That's what it should have been. Okay, what's you... Oh, alright, of course. Of course. So we do this. I push there. Aha, look at that. It's not working outside of it, but if I click here... Aha! Remember when villagers in Minecraft were called testificates? I remember. Also, you can't see it because it's underneath the music thing. Ha ha ha. Awkward. Here, I'll just turn that off for a second. There you go. See? I do this, and we're going to do, There we go. So that's the whole scene. That's the title of the scene. It's not even long enough to get past there. I'm just going to do this. There, so now you can see it. There, it's over there. Haha. Good. Alright. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to do if... And I feel like it'd probably be easier if I just do this. So, var... let's do this, name. There. So now it's a little bit easier for me to work around with. There. And then we have another one here, which can be if, Carnum box. Or actually, it should be box Carnum. Like that. I've got to set up a spot for this thing now. Actually, you know, it would probably be better if I just set up variables here. So we're just gonna do let's do lock for location, scene name. Gonna be 0 for that. So that way I can just pull variables in instead. And I'll be able to change them here as desired. There. And that'll just let me change everything I need from this spot instead of going into here and changing like everything here. It's maybe a little bit trickier to go through at times, but it should be fine. Okay, so we're gonna go for characters, and this will be there. Let's be seen cars. Go. I need to draw another rectangle right here with the exact same thing, basically. Okay, wait, what was the error I just had there, actually? Okay, so if... Oh, right, there's no code... Wait, no, that shouldn't be the problem. There. There we go. See? This one's going to be point in rectangle. Mouse X, mouse Y. There. And there. There. That should do it. Execution error. Object master, draw rectangle. Oh, I've got an error in the draw. Wait, what? Wait, where's the error? What error is this? In Object Master Draw, line 33, draw a rectangle, location, carnum 0, carnum, what? There's no line 33, but it would be... this part, wait, is it? Okay, let's try turning this one off for the time being. It's not that one. Is it the rectangle then? Oh yeah, also these have to be moved slightly. They're in the wrong spot right now. Let's move these to 100. And zeros. Wait. No. Should be 0, 100. Why is that rectangle the problem? Why is that a problem? This is... what is going on here? Okay, anytime I click, it's a problem. Execution error at setting up var carnum. What's the execution error then? Like, what's the problem? Do add execution error at that point. What is a do add? Use string. Oh, duh, of course, because this isn't a... Of course, because it's a number, it's not a string. Course, right. Weird. Why is it doing this? It should be up here. Okay, something's off. Something has been put in the wrong location. Left is 0. Yeah, it's 0. Right should be left top. Oh, that's why. Haha. It's not doing it. There, that worked. Okay, now I've got to change this around here. There. 5. And now if I set this to 1000, it'll also do that. Hey, look at that. All right, so scene characters get set there, and then for var I is equal to 0. I plus I is less than scene cars. I plus equal 1. So I guess what I would do here is I would go to create, I would get scene car name. How do I clear a thing here? How would I clear this out? Here, array. Okay, so delete. Resize an existing array dimension to a new size. Apply the array to be resized, as well as the new number of indices in the array, and the function will resize that array. Note that this function is designed for resizing an array down to a smaller length, as you can resize up by simply setting a new index to the array. That said, if you do use to size up an array, any new indices will be set to the default value of 0. Oh, this is actually useful. Okay. So it would be array resize, scene character name. Character name, and then resize it to okay, 10 in the first slot, 22 in the second slot. Okay, so if I do this, it would be if I've seen cars not equal 0, and that goes here, else there. Okay, so array resize. Alright, now for that up to, from 0 to that, you go just creates the array. Yes. So it starts at 0. So I have 3 characters in the scene. It'll go 0, 1, 2, which is 3 characters. And then because it'll fail the thing, it won't go up to 3. Okay. Okay, so now I put an if. How would I do this one? Before I had it by doing like slots, but like how would I... Oh, you know what? I'll just have them increment up. I'll just have them increment up, and it'll create a new one for each one. And it'll just increment up by some standard amount for each time I do it. That's how I'll do it. Okay. Okay, this is actually going to be a little tricky. Just a little. For var v, let's say, equals 0. Actually, no, this is, I only do this, so it's if, if scene characters is not equal to 0, so if scene characters is not equal to 0, it's going to do this. It's going to go for v var v is equal to 0. V is less than scene cars. V plus equal 1. Boxcar name. Okay, so how am I doing this? I lost my train of thought for a minute there. One rectangle, box, character name, la 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 la. Okay, you know what? I should probably set up another one here just for this one. Make that 10 pixels. So it'll just keep incrementing up by 10 pixels every time. This is a total mess. This is an absolute goddamn miss. Okay, if scene character is not equal to 0, you loop up until you hit that point. Yep, okay. I think this is actually good. Let's check. If I go back here and I'll just, well, you might, yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Car name is equal to point in rectangle. X1. It should be V, not I. It's Y1, X2, and Y2. What a mess. Okay, that's that one. I think that does it. Let's see. Okay, characters. Split 2. Not 20, just 2. Didn't work. Okay. Unable to convert colon to float. Convert string to float? Why is it doing that? Oh, that's why, I see. There's a slight typo in here. Where's the typo? Wait, what? Why did that... In the draw line, draw text transform. Under draw, So it's down here. Oh, it's because the thing itself is fucked up. Okay. That's why. Because if you look down here, it's converting this entire thing into a string, even though it really shouldn't be. That should do it. I hope. Ah, the text hasn't been moved. That's why. Alright, there we go. And that should do it. Look at that! I think it might be too close. So let's increase that to 20. Also, I realized that okay, what's the problem here? Execution error. Okay, execution error. Also, it looks good from the moment. In the step object, or in step, scene car name v is equal to get string name character plus v. Ah, yes, of course, I know what the problem is now. Yeah, look at that. Okay, now let's try upping this to 5, which resets all of them, because that's how it was supposed to do it. And then if I, oops. Array resize argument 2, incorrect type, undefined, expecting a number. Okay, wait. So if I do that and I click cancel, it crashes because it's expecting a number to be output instead of nothing. Curious. But it should be outputting a number. The default should be 0. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's fine. I can just use this as is. So let's see something here. If I name this red, pearl, glar, then change this to 2. I can name all the characters, just like that. Yeah! I could probably shrink down these sizes a little bit, too. Instead of being 50, maybe... 30? Make this 60. Not 600. Yeah, that's enough room. Look at that, yeah! Look at that dynamic text generation. All right, well, that's, I got the initial bit set up, which is kind of important. I need to create a button to create new boxes, which is fine. It's easy enough to do, I think. Oh, I also need to be able to resize these objects. How do I do that? Size object by dragging. Make a way to grab the corner. When grab the corner so the current image. I guess I could do that. Okay, I think I know how to do this, but that's something I'm going to leave for later. I also need to figure out how to do, like, a drop-down window properly, and I need to be able to populate it with all the sounds that are currently available. Is it possible to, like, show a list, maybe? I suppose what I could do is I could get, like... on create, get, like, I don't know. Is there a way to count how many, like, sounds I have? Okay, hold on. How does these indexes work? So variable returns the index of the current sprite for the instance, or -1 if the instance has no sprite associated with it. You can change the instance sprite from resource tree using variable returns. I guess what I would have to do is I'd have to directly incorporate all the stuff I want to throw in there. So I'd have to create an array of all the music tracks I could be using. I'd have to create an array of all the... I guess what I would do instead is just create a script, right? So create a script, call this asset load. And it just has a function, which is just loads in all the assets. So we're just going to call music 0 is equal to music dramatic disco. There you go. So something like this. Got it. And that's been buzzing around me for like days, I think. I didn't realize they lived that long. Anyway, I guess that's what I would have to do, and then that would run on like on a game start. I should probably make a Let's do this real quick. So there you go. On create. Function call. Asset load, and then go to the room 1. That's all it does. So that's all it does. It just loads up all the assets, put it into an array, and then when I get into the actual thing, it just loads it up. Oh, right, of course, because of the way this is stupid. Right, it doesn't do that. Stupid. Anyway, that's all it has to do. It just loads into there, and then I have all my rooms here, and it's all set, and I can set up, you know, however many characters I want. I can set 10 characters. Got characters 1 through 10. Number 10 is named Little Billy, which is not big enough, which is odd. Hold on, I wonder. Why did Little Billy break then? Why specifically Little Billy? Is it just Y? Is Y the problem? No. What? Is it because it's 10? Oh! I know why. I know why. It's because I changed this to be fake 1-up. Right, that's what happened. It's not actually 10, it's actually 9. So that was my bad. Yeah, it should be I+1. So the box rectangle actually should be I+1. I+1. I forgot about that bit. Ahaha. There you go. Now it's fixed. There. Now it works. Alright. Alright, that's where I'm gonna leave that. I got a lot of work to do on this. A lot of work. I'm also gonna have to set up a Git for this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set up a Git for this thing to get it working so I can make sure I have everything stored properly. Yeah. Anyway, this information is there. I just need to, you know, get it all set properly. And I also need to be able to import an Excel file and parse all the information in there to read the dialogue lines and then import them as, like, specific lines also. It's a lot. There's a lot of stuff here. This is going to be a long-term project. Alright, anyway, that's where we're gonna leave that. I'll be back, tomorrow? No. Yes, tomorrow's Pathfinder. So I'll be back with that. Yeah, that's it. Next week, more of this, I suppose. So, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. This probably will not be a thing I release. I'll probably keep this as a personal tool. We'll see. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. And see you next time, where hopefully I'll get something done. Oh, and of course, you have been listening to the Hi-Fi playlist from StreamBeats.